Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Friday, April 14, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money, and if you are interested in props and parlay picks, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link to our Patreon and to our new channel in the description and comments section below. Buffalo Sabres vs Columbus Blue Jackets. The Sabres put together a strong season with their offense leading the way, scoring 3.55 goals per game, including 20 goals in the last 5 games. Tage Thompson, Alex Tuch, and Jeff Skinner have scored 115 goals and 131 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the entire offense has been great. Casey Mittelstadt, Dylan Cozens, and Victor Olofsson have combined for 70 goals and 90 assists, while defensemen Rasmus Dahlin and Owen Power have added 19 goals and 88 assists from the point to help open up the offense. The offense has been great, but the defense kept the Sabres from making the playoffs, allowing 3.65 goals per game with 6 goals in the last 2 games. Dahlin and Power have combined for 7.8 defensive point shares, but the rest of the unit has struggled, allowing opponents to find open shots on the net at will. Additionally, goaltender Devon Levi struggled in his few starts with a .901 save percentage and a 3.09 goals against average on 191 shots. The Blue Jackets were one of the worst teams in the NHL, with their offense struggling and scoring 2.60 goals per game. Johnny Gaudreau, Boone Jenner, and Patrick Lane have scored 62 goals and 102 assists, but the rest of the offense has struggled. Only 6 skaters scored over 12 goals this year, and opponents could easily eliminate the hapless offense. The offense has struggled, but the defense let the Blue Jackets down this year, allowing 4.03 goals per game, with 22 goals in the last 5 games. Eric Gudbranson and Andrew Peeke have combined for 3.0 defensive point shares, but the rest of the unit has struggled, allowing opponents to find open shots on the net at will. Additionally, goaltender John Gillies has struggled with a .846 save percentage and a 4.61 goals against average on only 39 shots. The Blue Jackets are looking to wrap up a rough season with a win, but the Sabres have been a strong team all season and look to control this game from the opening puck drop. The Sabres, who average 3.55 goals per game, should find the back of the net at will against the Blue Jackets, who allow 4.03 goals per game, with Tage Thompson, Alex Tuch, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with quick passes. The Sabres should limit the Blue Jackets' offense, which averages only 2.60 goals per game, with Rasmus Dahlin, Owen Power, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Devon Levi to make plenty of big saves. The Sabres should win the game with a dominant win on the road. Take the Sabres money line as road favorites. Both previous games between these teams this season easily hit the over with 13 total goals and 8 total goals in those 2 games. Both teams have trended over this season, with the over in Sabres games going 46-31-3 and in Blue Jackets games going 42-35-3. Both teams have really struggled defensively. Columbus has been awful defensively, allowing the 2nd most goals in the NHL, having given up the 5th most expected goals and the 8th most high danger shots in the league. Buffalo's defense has struggled as well, having allowed the 6th most goals in the NHL, having given up the 6th most expected goals and the 11th most high danger shots. Their offense has been great though, having scored the 4th most goals in the league and generating the 10th most expected goals in the NHL. Take the over here and expect plenty of scoring. Colorado Avalanche vs Nashville Predators. The Avalanche are wrapping up a remarkable season with their offense stepping up and scoring 3.33 goals per game, with 29 goals in the last 7 games. Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen have scored 93 goals and 116 assists to lead the top line, but the rest of the offense has been great as well. Valeri Nichushkin, JT Compher, and Evan Rodrigues have combined for 49 goals and 86 assists, while defensemen Cale Makar and Devon Toews have added 23 goals and 90 assists from the point to put the offense over the top. The offense has been great, but the defense has also stepped up, allowing only 2.73 goals per game. Maker and Toews have combined for 11.4 defensive point shares and 214 blocked shots, while Eric Johnson, Bowen Byram, and Samuel Girard have combined for 7.5 defensive point shares to add depth to the unit. In addition, goaltender Alexander Georgiev has been great with a .919 save percentage and a 2.53 goals against average on 1863 shots, with 27.1 goals saved above average. The Predators had a strong season, but their struggling offense kept them from reaching the playoffs, scoring only 2.70 goals per game. Matt Duchene, Thomas Novak, and Cody Glass have combined for 53 goals and 78 assists, while Roman Josi has added 18 goals and 41 assists from the point to open up the offense, but the rest of the unit has struggled. Only 7 active skaters scored 10 goals or more, and opponents can easily eliminate the top-heavy offense as a result. The offense has struggled, but the defense kept the Predators competitive all season, allowing only 2.86 goals per game. Roman Josi and Ryan McDonough have combined for 9.3 defensive point shares and 305 blocked shots, while Dante Fabro and Jeremy Lawson have combined for 5.4 defensive point shares to add depth to the unit. In addition, goaltender Juuse Saros has been great with a .919 save percentage and a 2.69 goals against average on 2075 shots, with 30.4 goals saved above average. The Avalanche are looking to secure the best record in the Central Division, and I see them dominating this game from the opening puck drop. The Avalanche, who average 3.33 goals per game, should pile on the goals with Nathan MacKinnon, Mikko Rantanen, and the rest of the forward unit, controlling the puck in the offensive zone and creating open shots with quick puck movement. The Avalanche, who allow only 2.73 goals per game, should limit the Predators' offense, which averages only 2.70 goals per game, with Calemaker Devon Toews and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Alexander Georgiev to make plenty of big saves. The Avalanche should win the game and cover the spread in a dominant win on the road. Our team pick is Avalanche minus 1.5 goals. Colorado has been clicking on offense. The Avs scored 4 or more goals in 8 of the last 10 games. They rank 11th in goals per game and 8th in shots per game. Nathan MacKinnon leads the Avs with 107 points. Mikko Rantanen leads Colorado with 55 goals, and he has 103 points. He ranks 3rd in goals in the league. In the last 10 meetings between these two teams, Colorado averages 4.20 goals per game, and Nashville averages 3.00 goals per game. The over is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings between these two teams. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the over, 6 goals.